morning to you. Welcome to Infinity Highway with Kel the Mason Man, Max the Spaz, and Proud Mary, the truck. Let's see here. Where the hell are we going? I know where we're going. I just don't know where we've been. Let's see here. Uber. We are running an Uber load. Heading to delivery. Yes, that's what we're going to confirm. Thanks for the update. It says, you're welcome, Uber. Thanks for writing that all down in English.
Want me to call you when I come back?
No. So, yeah, bottom of the morning to you. And greetings from over here in Saratoga Springs, New York, once again. Where we just made our way back over to the SCA tissue paper distribution center where we dropped the trailer off, what was it, Saturday? Or no, Sunday, yesterday. About the middle of the day, and then headed on back over there this morning. About 9 o'clock, I think we got there. And lo and behold, the trailer was had been empty. I was actually really surprised. I absolutely, completely expected to get there and to see the trailer still in the same spot where I left it. You know, paperwork still in the back, and they had actually done it. I was impressed. I was speechless.
Turn right on Roland Street.
I didn't have any reason to think that they wouldn't. I kind of just figured it would have gotten overlooked, and it didn't. So that was cool. So we ran in there, got our bill, and came back up, hooked up to the trailer, and sat there and waited for a few minutes, and then got our next dispatch, which took us literally right around the corner from where we delivered that load.
Turn right at the traffic light.
Paper towels, like literally right around the corner. And that brought us over to the Ball Canning Corporation, or not Canning Corporation, but the Ball Corporation, which is in the business of cans, beer cans, Red Bull cans. In this case, I think we're hauling iced tea cans or something, unsweetened. Yeah, they're all empty, of course, which makes it for a very light load. I think we got like 5,600 pounds in the back, so it's barely even noticeable.
In 2 miles, turn left on Route 29.
And we're going to be running a short haul, and I mean short. It's going to be such a short haul, I could probably just leave you running the whole way there from start to finish here. Basically, we're running over to a little town called Gloversville, New York, by way of, I guess, the Highway 29, which is coming up in about 2 miles. We're going to be taking a left and heading westbound on it. Currently, we're running northbound. And, yeah, a total of 30 miles. That's it. Just a little short haul. It's kind of cool, you know, I don't know. think delivery is for like 2 p.m. or something like that. So, you know, actually I should probably give you some reference here. So we got now Monday, July 26, 2021. Current local time out here is 11:37. It was actually when I began you, brought you in, turned you on, it was 11:33. So imagine that. Temperature out here in Saratoga Springs area, 83 degrees and a little bit humid. It's a warm 83 degrees. Yeah. Feels more like 87 or 88 with humidity. Elevation is just about 350 foot above the level of the sea. And yeah, as I said, we have, well, as I speak, 27 miles to go.
In 3/4 of a mile, turn left on Route 29.
So it's kind of cool. It just kind of feels like, you know, just kind of like a, you know, like just kind of a Sunday drive. Really, it does. It feels very much that way. Like, this is awesome. And it's off interstate, you know, which is, I love it. Thank you for waiting, people. They're still waiting. I don't think either of them knows what to do. Back there at that intersection. It's funny. Yeah, no, wait a
Turn
minute.
left at the traffic light.
Oh shit, we've done this before, haven't we? We sure have. The last time we did this, we got loaded over there at that same place, Ball Corporation, with about essentially the same thing, just a truckload of empty cans. But last time we did this, we had a long haul on our hands out to Denver, or I think it was, it wasn't even Golden, it was somewhere on the northeast side of Denver. What the hell was it? I don't remember. But the Denver area, essentially, I think that's where we delivered that load. Or it might have been Golden. Shit, I don't know. Who knows? Who knows such things? It was only a couple months ago. And we took actually the same exact route to get out of Dodge for some reason. I believe we did. Huh. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did. We took the same route to get our asses out to the 90 for somehow or some way, for some reason or another. So that's the deal. That's the story of our Monday. It's kind of cool. I don't know. I'm like, yep, all right. Boss was like, you feel like doing a really short haul, 30 miles? I said, yeah, why not? Put it on me. Yep. We got plenty well rested, you know, recharged our batteries, hanging out over there at Wilton Travel Center. Recharged them very well, 100%, which is always nice. Always feels good. Of course, Max's batteries are typically, I don't know, at about 500%. And so it's my job to try and deplete them as much as possible while I'm trying to recharge my batteries, right? That's my responsibility. So it's kind of like, like a contradictory kind of thing, you know. I'm trying to recharge mine, but complete his, you know, so I can recharge mine. You know what I'm saying? Like, try to bring him down from 500% charge to, you know, 250 maybe, you know, but that's undoable at 9 months old. Maybe I can get him down to like 350% charge if I'm lucky. Max, that's what I should have named him. Max 500%, you know, 500% max, I don't know. That's where he maxes out at. Actually, it's probably more like 1,000. It's pretty funny because, like, so hear me out here, you know. We get up this morning, 8 a.m. or something like that, and I go ahead and walk on into the center there and get myself together, you know, whatever. Because now that he's gotten a little bit older and stuff, he's able to wait, you know. He doesn't have such an urgent requirement to get out of the truck right away, right? Whereas used to be like, he's the first thing I got to do when we get up, right? Like, he wouldn't even let me sleep. You know, he'd be like, I need to go, you know. I'm like, okay. So now I can actually go take care of my thing, which is nice because I can get my coffee flowing in me and, you know, come back out, let him go take care of his business, and we can play a little bit, you know, and it's just, I don't know, it just works better. Anyways. So that's what I do. And so I come back, I got my coffee. I go ahead and get him out there on that big grassy field, off the leash, you know, of course. And while I'm letting him go do his stuff and take care of his business, of course he wanted nothing more than just to play ball with me, but I had shit to do. So I got him off the leash there, and he's, you know, hanging out, just kind of being a dog. And I needed to grease up my fifth wheel plate. So I proceeded in beginning to do that. Got the grease out, started, you know, putting it on the fifth wheel plate, and there's this guy who comes walking back from, you know, just going in and having visited the travel center himself. And he was a guy that I had seen over the last day and a half while we were there, who also had dogs. He had two little scruffy dogs, right? And every time Max would see him and his scruffy little dogs, of course he would bark, right? That's what dogs do, you know. They just, when they see another dog, they bark, you know. Most of them do, anyways. Especially little scruffy ones. That's usually what they do. They see another dog, they bark. Well, Max barks too, you know. And so the guy comes walking, and he's approaching. You know, he's getting closer and closer to, you know, where we are. And Max being off the leash, he goes and he starts kind of going towards the guy. And I'm like, Max, no, stay. And Max was staying. He was listening. He wasn't running off and going and trying and leaping on the guy yet. But of course the guy got closer and closer, and Max couldn't resist, and he goes running over to the guy, and I'm like, Max, get over here, you know. And he goes over there, and he's such a friendly dog. People don't know it. And the guy stops in his tracks. Max comes over there. It's just, he doesn't have a tail, so it's just his whole backside is wagging, you know, where a tail used to be. It's just his whole back end is just wagging, you know. It's pretty funny. It's cute, you know. So he goes and he, you know, grovels at the guy's feet, you know, please pet me, you know. But Max is all like sopping wet because of the dew that had just been, you know, on the grass. It was morning. And, you know, starts jumping up on the guy, and I'm like, I'm sorry. So I go running over there to go grab him, you know, the guy's like, yeah, he's jumping on me. And I'm like, yeah, sorry. He's like, yeah, I got 2 dogs. He's like, man, you ought to get them neutered. And I'm like, yeah, you know, I don't know. He's like, oh, I got 2 dogs too. And every time your dog sees them, he barks at them. I'm like, yeah, you know, well. Yeah, you ought to get him neutered, man. You know, settle him down. He's got too much energy. You know, he's got too much testosterone running through him. You know, cut his balls off. You know, this and that. That's what I do with mine. And then they settled right down. And I'm like, dude, seriously? Like, that's really what you want out of a dog? You want a dog that's basically just kind of alive but dead? Like, you know, just docile and like no energy, right? Completely just like, I mean, you know, and I'm not saying anything about, like, I'm not saying fixing dogs isn't a good idea, whether it be female or male in certain occasions, right? You know, it gentles dogs down, that's the truth of it. But me, this breed of dog, I don't want him to be gentled down. I want this dog to have energy. I want him to be a dog. Right? We've all heard that saying, you know, when somebody doesn't have, you know, any heart or any energy, you know, say, hey, you got no balls, right? I don't want that out of my dog. You know, that's not what I'm after. Besides that, I might want to breed him one day, you know? Because he's the real deal, you know? He's not like some mixed up freaking healer. I mean, healers are a mix to begin with. That, you know, they were bred with freaking like dingoes or something like that, you know. So I'm not after, you know, some Gentile bound dog, you know. I'm after a freaking real male, you know. I don't know. I took a little offense to the way the guy said it. I just did. I took a little offense to the way he said it. I didn't take offense to the fact that he said it, but the way that he said it, I did. You know, it's like, dude, you know, that's cool. You cut your dog's balls off. That's fine, man. But don't be like just telling me that I should cut my dogs off because, you know, because he's hyper. You know, he just needs training. You know, that's what it is. And that's exactly what I intend to do with him. I intend to go put him into like a boarding school, you know, for a week or 2 or something like that, because he needs it. I mean, hopefully a boarding school will take him unneutered, right? They might not. You know, there might be just kind of a thing where boarding schools won't take dogs that aren't fixed. I don't know. In that case, shit. Now what am I gonna do, right? I don't know. What do you think? You know, what do you think about it? What's your opinion on it? I wonder. I mean, if I chop his nuts off, I guess that'll bring him down just to like that 250% level that I was talking about, battery charge, and just now instead of being 500, he'll be at 250 or 200 just all the time, just because of that. He'll grow into them, I figure. He's just still a puppy. It's really what it is. You know. Neutered or unneutered, he's just still 9 months old. That's really all it is. That's all I was trying to tell the guy. Yeah, he's only 9 months, man. That's really what it is. You know? I mean, If we went around chopping off all our own, right, the human family, right, when boys, you know, and girls reach 12 or 13 years old, imagine that kind of teenager. Oh my God. Just some dreary-eyed, droopy, sluggish freaking teenager. I mean, see, that's the thing, you know. Teenagers are just the same way until they're freaking, you know, they're, you know, 19, 20, 21, you know, whatever. Start maturing. It's the same thing, I figured. Wow, that was a porcupine. Huh. On the shoulder right there. Poor little devil. You know, he got hit, but that was a freaking porcupine right there on the side of the road. Damn. I haven't seen it. That's the first time I've seen a porcupine. That wasn't on National Geographic or something. That's kind of cool. The dangerous little buggers that they are. What a thing those guys are, man. Damn, like what a creation that is. Porcupines. Like, wow. Man, that's amazing. Yep, you do not want to get quilled by one of them guys. You don't want your dog to get quilled by him. Well, look at that. We're already halfway there. Jeez, that's amazing. Of course, we seem to have found our way behind a set of cars with a lead vehicle and does not wish to get anywhere in a timely fashion as they are doing barely the speed limit here. I mean, it's a 55. I see no cause for doing less than 55 along here. Not really. But this little minivan up here sure does. Sees it. It's a green traffic light. The guy's up there pressing his brakes. I hate that. I hate that so much. When cars are coming up, or anybody is coming up to an intersection that has a green traffic light and starts pressing their brakes. It drives me so bonkers. It really does. State trooper just right there on that freaking side street. Okay, minivan, I guess I mean, you can at least be doing the speed limit. If you don't gotta be doing more than it, nobody's gonna get at you for that, but. Oh my goodness, he's hitting his brakes again. He's doing 45. It's crazy. See his little minivan up there. He's probably just kind of humming a tune in his head. Like, come on, man. What was I saying? I think in a past video about how there's just some people out there who just seem to be in kind of a hypnotic trance out there on the roads. Just and I mean, we only got 13 miles to go, so I don't know, you know. Oh my gosh, it's a red light coming up. Like, see, that's why I'm going slow. It's because there's a red light maybe coming up. I bet you this guy hits every red light that he tries to. He's like, awesome. It's a red light. That is so cool. Go for it. And then we get a big dirt truck pulls out in front of us. Son of a bitch! Oh no! Oh, we were too late. There you go. Well, we tried. Now, usually these big dirt trucks, these guys usually they're like the timber truck drivers, man. They're hammered down everywhere they go usually. Let's see here, see what happens. Working back up to 50 miles an hour. Chance Salon. We just went by a place business called Last Chance Salon. Huh. No, it did not say saloon. It said salon. Huh. I mean, Last Chance, that sounds like it should have been a saloon, right? You know, salon. Last chance to get your hair cut, I guess. I don't know. So that raises a question. There we go. Oh boy. Would you rather have a chance at the last second, or would you rather have that second chance? Did you get that? Would you rather have a second chance or a chance at the last second? Is there no height posted on this bridge? Damn it. See, right there, I would rather have a chance at the last second. I don't want a second chance with a bridge. Because that means I blew the first one, right? I'd rather have a chance at the last second for a low bridge. So there you go. That's my answer. Six and a half miles to go.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
Oh boy, a roundabout. I love roundabouts. Here, check this out. It's funny. Look at the way it's showing me the sign for the roundabout. Isn't that the male sign? Right. Sign for a man. The roundabout.
At the roundabout, take the first exit to Route 30.
Yep. Did she say the first exit? You know what? Is that like a little gas station or something right there, huh? Over here on my left. I wonder if maybe I'll go around the whole roundabout. Go run in and grab a Red Bull or something. Or maybe there's something over there on the right. Oh boy. This is going to be interesting. Oh, shit. Man, roundabouts are already difficult enough for us big truck and trailers. It just made it even more tough to get around there, guys. Let's see. You know what? There's a little liquor store.
In 1/4 mile, turn left on Route 30.
Yeah, I think I can get in there really quick. Yeah, we can do this. We got beer cans, they're just empty. Sorry, guys. Oh my God, this is gonna be a tight one actually getting out. Shit, no more tighter than it was going around that roundabout. Shit. Okay, I'll be right back. Well, now that was really interesting. So, apparently this is a New York thing. New York state law or something is, that's a liquor store I just pulled into, right? And normally, you know, you go in a liquor store and you can go in and get yourself a Red Bull or a 6-pack of soda or, you know, a pack of smokes, chips, you know, bottled water, whatever, right? Apparently in New York State, if you're running a liquor store, that's all you can sell is wine and or liquor. And just alcohol products, that's it. So she couldn't even, like, she's like, well, she goes, it's weird because I can sell ice, but I can't sell bottled water. I said, wow. So, no Red Bulls. Idea. And you know what's really funny is, like, in some states, New Mexico for instance,
Turn left on Route 30.
you can buy booze and beer and all kinds of stuff at gas stations, right? Some states like California, yeah, you can't buy no beer at a gas station, right? It's like, dude, you guys are selling beer where people fill up to keep driving. That's probably not
Turn left on
like,
Route 349.
you know, whatever, you know. It's just funny how different states have their different laws. And some, you know, where is that? Like, I think where Jack Daniels, I think it's Jack Daniels, produces their whiskey. It's a dry county. There's no drinking allowed in that county where Jack Daniels was founded and established. And that's fucked up. Like, huh? Well, of course that makes sense. Of course that makes sense. And yeah, in some place that's a dry county by law, you know, people still want their booze, right? So yeah, you know, and the next thing you know, Jack Daniels is this major freaking corporation, and people, you know, live off of that stuff, right? And that goes back to Prohibition, you know, like moonshine and stuff. Funny. And I told the lady in there, I said, that's pretty funny, you know, we're sitting there having a conversation. I told her, I said, well, you know, what's funny is here I am, you know, pulling into a liquor store, and I have a load, I'm hauling, you know, right up the road here, empty beer cans. She couldn't believe it. She couldn't fathom it. She's like, really? You're just hauling empty beer cans? I said, yeah. I said, we don't run them all the time. They're great loads. She's like, I can't even imagine. I was like, yeah. That must just be a mountain inside there. I said, yep, front to back, top to bottom. but it's just really light. You know, if it was all full of beer, you know, this thing would be, you know, it would be like, we'd have like 50,000 pounds in the back at least.
In 3/4 of a mile, turn left on Route 349.
Yeah, damn. So, shit. I wonder if they're going to be able to take us. I think we're not supposed to deliver till 2, but you never know. What time is it anyways? 12:16. Oh, what do I see? I think I see what appears to be... No, maybe not. Yeah, that's a gas station or something up there. Just
Turn
past our
left
exit
on
here.
Route 349.
Yeah, it sure is. Alright, there we go. When we struck out back there at the liquor store, we should be able to get what we want right here. I think. And it looks like we might even be able to flip a Yui inside there too. Maybe. Alright, I shall return again. Okay, well, we were successful that time. Now, I'll tell you what. They had themselves a pretty big delicatessen little business going on inside there, too. Oh, no.
Turn right on Route 349.
Miles to go.
Continue on County Route 157.
Oh, I'll tell you what, the short haul life is kind of nice. It's all like you got all this time. It's like, no big hurry. No stress.
In 3/4 of a mile, turn right on County Route 157. Turn right on County Route 157.
Oh wow, we kind of went in the back way. Oh, that's funny. I was expecting it to come in from the north side. Shit, we could have gone straight back there where I turned around
In
inside
1/2
that
mile,
Saratoga.
arrive at 271 County Route 157 on the left.
Oh well.
In 1/4 mile, arrive at 271 County Route 157 on the left.
Yeah, actually, not Sheila, it's on the right here, but thanks for trying. Let's see here, what do we got? Universal Warehouse in the rear. Shit. Oh, I should have taken that second one. Damn it.
Arriving at 271 County Route 157 on the left.
Damn it. There we go, piece of cake, huh? Nice little short trip, long video. So that's it for now. Hope you all are doing well. Thanks for watching Infinity Highway. I love ya. See you next time.